couple weeks.
Listen to that voice. Do you know who it is? Go on, Sheriff.
Yeah, we'll get over there in just a moment. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Cooking Carlos. This is Athens in the AM. What are you cooking today?
Today, Philly steak quesadilla. Yeah,
I said Sheriff Mike Blavey to enjoy his favorite 6 o'clock in the morning meal.
That's why I came. I could smell that cooking all the way down.
Welcome back to the show, Beau Goss this morning. Woo! The top real estate person in the state of Alabama.
Hey, I like how you word that.
And Reverend Roy.
That wasn't what I was going for.
Hey, Mike, we talked about your line yesterday. It was the first question on Judge Jamie. I said, what person said this? You know, I ain't going to participate in President Trump's immigration deal because it's kind of like somebody peeing on your leg and telling you it's raining. Sheriff Mike Blake, quote, Decatur Daily.
Well, I was trying to get away from that reporter. I was busy and had to go somewhere, and he kept on. I just told him, I said, I didn't use those words, but I got it.
Yeah, we know how you are. Anyway, so you cooking.
Yes, sir.
You got it under control.
Yeah, I'm on it.
This is going to be delicious, right?
I'll call you.
All right. Cooking Carlos this morning, one of the newest members of the choir at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. By the way, you can tune in tomorrow morning. It's Lindsay Lane South in here with Pastor Dusty McLemore, Joseph, Danny. By the way, speaking of my buddy Danny Vincent, Roy, Danny, yesterday morning at 6, sends me shows me an autographed copy. He's staying at Vanna White's condo in Myrtle Beach with Vanna White and her brother. There he is right there. Sends me this with his mom. I said, well, where's mine? Short time later, I get my autographed copy from her, and he told me she was in her bathrobe.
No, she was in her flannel pajamas.
Well, bathrobe sounds better. Anyway, this portion of the show brought to you by Hometown Market. Going to have those specials for you just a moment. Y'all stay tuned for that. Let's get this party started. It's showtime.
He would never make up anything, and I hope you don't believe him either. 35 degrees out there. It's cold. Grab a jacket. All right, I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, you just wait. We've got another freeze on the way. Lo and behold, Frank Scrimshire always knows it is going to freeze. Wait until you see this forecast. It's going to be cold in the mornings for the next several days. High temperatures today of 68, although that's gorgeous, and plenty of sunshine, as well as tomorrow, 72, just enough to tease you just a little bit. Don't get too used to it. Over the weekend, look at that, Saturday, 29 for the low. There's that final freeze on into Sunday. Then, hopefully, that is the last one, and spring will stick around for a while.
Hey,
31 on Tuesday.
They say flurries.
Snow flurries possible.
We still got blackberry winter.
That's right. See, this isn't it, so right?
That's right.
Dang, I was hoping this was
here
it.
before. Oh, good morning. Good to see you back up here in action.
I doubt it.
Hey, I'm glad to be here,
Seven
Dave.
houses over there, they had to move you on up the list.
Hey, we got to do what we got to do.
We'll be talking more about it. Marmac got a new logo.
We do. We're excited about it.
What are you doing out so early?
Well, I just came out here to see y'all. I hadn't seen you lately.
The last time you was here is Christmas.
It's about time I came back, wasn't it?
What was you going to tell me about my knee? I hoist out.
Well, I just heard that you had to have a little bit more, go back and get a little more work done on it.
Well, I just wasn't making no progress in bending. And he says, I'm going to bend it for you. I said, okay.
Hey, did water come running down your eyes when they did that?
They put him to sleep.
I walked out of the hospital an hour after they did it.
They did put him to sleep, so he didn't feel anything until the next day.
You crazy? Hey,
You ain't finding pain,
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
But I got to tell you,
bad.
and you're just like, you told me this too, and I said, I'd never be like that. I am one of them people. It's been 12 weeks. It'll be a month, Monday, I think 13.
Yep,
I am one of
you.
those people now who can officially say, I should have done it sooner. Because I couldn't even, Roy, we went to the beach right before I had it done.
He was
I
in
could barely
pain.
walk.
I knew something had to be done there.
He was in
When it gets bone on bone and it starts tearing everything up in there, you better get it done.
Shout out to Ortho. Matter of fact, Dr. Stanford will be with us tomorrow.
He will.
He's old enough to drive now. He'll be here with us tomorrow. Hey,
He's
Zack, I
just a
want to
baby.
update something. Yesterday, I forgot to bring this. Coach Larry Green's final deal, you mentioned it yesterday, but this is a picture from the Decatur Daily. He and his wife retired. Man, Tanner's losing Billy Owen. They lost Ron White.
It's going to be a whole new school.
They're losing him. And here's that little old gal that I was telling y'all about that won the state championship. It says here, with no time left, Here's her name, right here's the picture of it. Gator Daily this morning on the clock. R.A. Hubbard's Alexandria Orr. They had fouled this girl, Mike, 4 times in the fourth quarter. Each time she got a 1-and-1, missed the first one of every one of them. So didn't get in. It was tied up, no time on the clock. They foul her again. 8th grader.
8th grade.
8th grader.
Wow.
Misses the first one.
Purposely
1-and-1.
fouled her because she couldn't make him.
Makes the second shot. R.A. Hubbard won the state championship.
Awesome.
Is that not a story?
Had to be a 2-shot foul on that
She's a
one.
hero, man.
8th grader. Let's go
What
to
a moment for
sports.
her.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Also, go to Herbs and More for any of your healthcare needs. Go see Abby for the manager special. Text H4M to 22828 to get in the inner circle. I actually did that this morning. It works. Boom, you're ready.
And what happens is
I thought I'd already done it, by the way.
you'll actually get specials text to you. That's the reason you want to do that.
Absolutely. So I'm waiting for my text. I'm sure I'll get one here sometime
You
today.
will.
Hey, today, big day for the Alabama guys. 17 ex-players to participate in Pro Day. And you can actually, there's only a few SEC schools that are going to be live the whole time. Alabama's day will be SEC Network today.
I burned all my
11 o'clock.
Alabama stuff.
So, yeah, I bet you did. So anybody wanting to watch it, watch it. SEC tournament starts off today. You'll have Mississippi State at LSU and Auburn at Missouri. Alabama will play the winner of Mississippi State and LSU tomorrow. So watch all those. Good luck to the Alabama and Auburn. LSU is firing Johnny Jones after he coaches his last game, which will probably be tonight. He's out of here. At Auburn, John Franklin III has moved from quarterback to wide receiver. They're trying him out there. And Sean White has actually started back throwing. So, and Alabama, I believe, will start up next week, are practicing. And David Reeves, who got fired at Oregon's co-offense coordinator after having a DUI, he got paid pretty good. He got he spent a little more than a day on the job and was paid more than $60,000. Wish I could get paid $60,000
About
for
what our
one day.
sheriff made.
Yeah. Hey, and one more thing, Jamie. DJ Fluker, former Alabama great, was released yesterday by the L.A. Chargers. He won't be out of the job long. Somebody will pick him up. Jamie, back to you.
Ran into DJ Fluker down at the beach one day. Was one of the nicest dudes and biggest dudes I've ever seen.
He's a hoss.
There he is, right there.
That's him in the middle.
Great, thanks. That picture that just won't go away.
Good job, Brad. That's him in the middle.
Yeah,
big
that was
dude.
Oh,
lovely.
that is. That's me on the other side. That's some chick we picked up
Yeah.
down there.
She was so nice.
She was really nice.
She was really
Well, I
nice.
tell everybody right now, you know, at that piece of property we got out the river, we're going to start us something out there coming up soon with your assistance there, Rev Roy.
We're going to do it.
We're going to put a tiny home community
Rev
out there
Roy.
with
I
a
like
gated
that.
community. They're opening one in Gunnersville. We figured we might well put
Gated
one out there too.
community.
Huh?
I thought I wanted to clear that. You said gated community.
We'll be. You have a gate around, but tiny houses, about 400, 500 square feet, Mike.
You have to protect them. Somebody pick them up and walk off with them.
Yeah. We'll take the wheels off.
Anchor 'em.
We'll take the wheels off of them.
Okay.
And
a tent
they'll be
stake in
out
it.
there at that river, 2.5 miles wide. They'll be being sold by Beau Goss down at Marmac Real Estate down that way. He can sell them all.
That's right.
Balconies and everything in 400 feet.
You can't
You
stand
can
up
buy
up
one
there.
today.
You have to crawl around.
I don't know what
Crawl
they're
around
gonna
and put
cost
your
you
socks
yet,
on.
That's where we think about putting one. So what are you doing out this early?
Well, I get out this early most mornings. I usually go to the office and work out first, but I had a couple things I really need to talk about.
Can you hold on to 6:30?
Well, if I have to.
Yeah. We don't play Coach Jamie next, and I bet you our buddy just left us. He's Toby Keith's band.
I doubt you've eaten these. Surely tell
Did
me
you ever meet
that.
Ashley Swan, the guy that did that thing at the Renaissance School
The metal
Friday night? He knew
concert.
everybody else in Athens. But anyway, he was on the show. We liked him. He did the show like 4 or 5 days in a row so far. A going away prize.
Well, you got pork brains?
Pork brains
You
with milk
have eaten
gravy.
those?
Yeah.
Come on, Mike.
Absolutely.
Oh, Mike.
Have it with some scrambled eggs and some cantaloupe. I got some cantaloupe in my truck, and I'll go have me some cantaloupe and gravy somewhere this morning.
Cantaloupe
Took
and
us to show me
gravy.
that one day. I'll never go
I'll
back
never
with
eat
you.
cantaloupe and gravy again
Take
in
my
my
first
life.
break of the day. Here comes
I couldn't do it.
specials. Y'all stay tuned.
He made us.
I knew what that was as soon as
comes to getting the best for you and your family, shop your friendly hometown markets.
This week's specials are Doritos, $2.39 a bag. Pepsi and Mountain Dew, $1.89. Duncan Hines Classic Cake Mix, 89 cents. T-bone steaks, $5.99 a pound. Ground chuck, $2.39 a pound. Pork chops, $1.39 a pound.
Remember, just make us your hometown market.
About changing time this weekend. I wish it'd get dark at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Did you see where Judge Wapner died?
Yeah. About a week ago. Did you give me my intro?
Yeah, drum roll.
I didn't hear it.
Hold on. Replay. No, it's going to give you. No, do it.
That's a different drum.
I can get to you tomorrow.
What
That's
happened to
okay,
my
don't
Kentucky
confuse
Derby?
him.
I don't know what happened to it.
All right, Mike, you remember the rules? Wrong answer.
Don't
Right
worry about
answer
it,
is
Zack.
buying a sausage, which you probably got a truck full of anyway. Not a whole lot happening today.
There we go.
That's timing.
Zach's all about
There we
timing.
go.
You know what makes me sick?
Catfish farmers in Alabama saw their annual sales increase to what last year?
$35.
Let's go.
All together combined.
Why is this?
Over $100 million.
That's the correct answer. 120 million. There's Frank Scripture right now. Caught that out at your pond.
That's a big fish.
Lord.
Cater
Probably
Daily
did.
is doing a big thing on Mexican restaurants cooking Carlos in North Alabama. They're on every corner now. How many in the 60s and 70s were in Huntsville when I grew up?
One.
One. Yeah.
3.
Actually, there was 2.
El Placer.
One of them is still, El Placio's is still open. Roy Gonzalez.
Well, Roy started cooking at El Palacio.
Palacio.
And I met his son in Okanaga, Mexico.
His last name Gonzalez?
Yep.
Yep, sure was. Y'all are joining us on Facebook
Oh,
Live.
wait. Now go.
Y'all are joining us on Facebook Live this morning. Here's my esteemed Judge Jamie crew this morning. Beau,
hey.
Roy, Rev Roy, and Sheriff
Great
Mike
sheriff.
Blakely, who's been in office 58 years. What is the national movement today?
Oh, it's Women's
International
Day.
Women's
Women's
Day.
Day. Right here, organizers say for women to take the day off. Encourage them not to spend money or show their husbands no love.
I thought every day was Women's Day.
I told
What do you mean, take the day off
the
and
woman
not
takes off
spend
day,
money?
she's fired.
How can they take off and not spend money?
That's right. Women are your employees.
They all take off.
Your employer.
USA Today reports this morning, WikiLeaks says that they can spy on us with anything.
Samsung
Oh, I know.
TVs.
What TVs are mentioned?
Samsung.
Who owns 2 very expensive Samsung
Jamie
TVs
Cooper.
in their house now?
JC.
While the TV is off, they expound you.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Do
well.
you ever turn them off?
Our life's an
Yeah,
open
but
book
evidently
anyway.
it don't do no good.
It don't matter. Yeah, they
But when they're off, I ain't in the kitchen no way.
Really, what do we
You
have?
better quit
that-
walking through there naked.
Can they show video?
Can they see video?
Oh, wait a minute, one of the bedrooms is Sony.
Oh, okay.
You fooled them, didn't you?
No, but hey, if I'd known that, I'd put Samsung back in there. Hey, one thing I like doing is putting on a show.
Oh, my
Now that my knees Wales mine.
Hey, remember today's Women's Day?
Hallelujah.
Jamie, remember today's Women's Day?
Yeah, I'm gonna move that Samsung back in the bedroom, right?
You're not.
Over the bed.
No, you're not. Go ahead, move on.
What have people been gorging on while skipping on nuts to make their food habits better?
Pork brains.
I'll let you have it. Bacon is the deal.
We
Right
had
there.
pork in there.
Only our sheriff would know the answer to this. Deaths in West Virginia have
Oh, my
overwhelmed the
goodness.
state program providing burial assistance for the needy families. There's so many overdoses up there. It goes here. The state drug overdose epidemic skyrocketed. Roughly how many pain pills for every man and woman in West Virginia through hydrocodone and oxycodone was up there last year?
They can't
About
even
100?
count that high.
780
Wow.
million doses of opiate painkillers.
bad.
400, you said 100.
100 per person.
That's close enough. 433 pain pills for every man and woman and child in the great state of West Virginia.
That's bad.
Wow, that's
Those doctors
crazy.
not held accountable.
Well, you know, Alabama had an extremely high amount of
Opiate distribution.
prescriptions for that, too.
What is the only good thing ever to come out of West Virginia?
Nick Saban.
Nick Saban. There you go. Right there.
And Dr. Sisk.
Yeah,
There you go.
See from up there? West Virginia.
Yeah,
He's from West Virginia.
Didn't know that.
Waffle House co-founder
I
Joseph
saw
Wilson
that.
Rogers Sr. died at 97 years old. Must be healthy food. How many?
I love Waffle House.
How many Beau Waffle Houses are there in the southern states?
12 in the south.
30,000.
1,250.
I thought it was 12.
400.
In the
Really?
They only have them in southern states. How many Waffle House?
Oh,
Careful
probably
now.
once
Don't
every
tell
2
on
weeks.
yourself.
You and Goss Mazon.
And when was it founded?
Yeah.
It was
1955.
Scattered, smothered, and covered.
55.
What was that again?
Scattered, smothered, and covered.
Beau will be taking a free breakfast this morning after Carlos cooks meet us at Waffle House. The average, according to USA Today, the average American spends how many days a day looking at a screen?
That's
7
How many hours a day? Average 9.
9.
Hours a day or days?
Average hours a day.
6
6 hours.
What?
6.
Oh, Tracy, that's
7
awesome news.
actually.
We were all around
It's
us.
right around. We circled it.
This morning in USA Today, what is the
Plus.
nation's best-seller book right now?
Playboy. Oh, I don't see.
Since they just went back.
This week, best-selling book this week. You got it.
Uh-oh, the Bible? Jack.
Zack is the right answer. This George Bush came in third, Portraits of Courage. All right, only Roy would know this next answer.
Uh-oh.
No pressure.
Nah.
What is Shira Yoka? SHINRIN-YOKU.
I think I met her the other
That was John Lennon's widow, wasn't it?
Shira Yoka. You can do it at the
It's got to be some kind of
Waterways,
herb.
Williams Waterway.
It must be
A mushroom?
kayak.
Water aerobics.
No.
Close. Forest bathing. It was
Forest
invented in the 80s by the Japanese.
You can do that at our
Bathing
creek.
in the forest.
He does have a bathtub
pine needles.
You
outside.
go out there and your mental, and it just gives you all sorts of relaxing atmosphere.
That's how
Used to
you
drive
spell
Gwen
it.
crazy. I'd go down there and make
Or-
that bar of soap and run out the creek and take a bath.
Any local pot farm will be the same way, according to Mike Blakely.
Grab a handful of pine needles. Don't need a loofah.
All right, here we go to some easier, harder questions.
Easier, harder.
Easier, harder.
Why are fewer over... well, okay, first of all, let me ask you this. What is the new term fat acceptance?
Beau Goss.
That's good.
I'll let you have that one, Bob.
Just staying
Why
big and
fewer
not worrying
people
about
are
it.
trying to slim down now.
Fewer people.
2/3 of them are happy being chubby.
Hey, my saying's fat and happy. I love it.
Thick is in.
What?
Thick is in.
Big is in? Yeah, obesity rates are 66%.
Oh,
What is the
Good
happiest and
grief.
healthiest city in America?
Athens, Alabama.
no.
Close, but wrong. That's the safest according to the Sheriff Mike Blakely's crime statistics. Naples,
That.
Florida is number
Naples,
one.
Naples, Florida.
Boulder, Colorado is number 10. Also,
Colorado.
it's the leading place they sell chips.
That ain't all they sell there.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I
right.
Top 10 worstest cities in
They'll
America.
bathe in the forest in Colorado.
Number one.
New York City.
Nope, New York City's not in there.
Probably Chicago.
Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Are you kidding?
You kidding?
Morning call,
What is
James
number
Gray.
10 and is from the great state of Alabama?
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Nope.
No.
Talladega.
Montgomery.
Montgomery, yeah.
Because all the politicians are down there. They're stinking the whole place up.
Carlos, that smells so good in here.
It does.
I
Oh
just
my
cut the cheese.
goodness,
What are you
that
talking about?
smells awesome.
What is the newest,
Not you.
who owns the newest pizza place at Mar-a-Lago next to President Trump's winter White House?
Can I
It's
get
just
in?
over,
Hillary Clinton.
not a bad guess, but wrong.
Who owns?
Ivano Rubicano, Ivana, the mother of Ivanka, her mama's fourth ex-husband just opened it.
He knows how to exploit.
He's going to be delivering pizzas to the White House.
Well,
Huh, I reckon that's a racket.
Tom Brady is dealing, starting April 4th, they're dealing meals out. They can give you 3 meals for 2 people, 3 days worth of meals for 2 people at a cost of no meat, all veggies. How much does that cost?
$75.
Eat all that.
$75 a week is the right answer.
For three meals for 2 people
Yeah,
for
so it's
1
six,
week.
Right, 1 week.
That's
President
very
Trump
inexpensive.
yesterday surprised a bunch of kids going to the first day the White House tours were open.
Might have to try
Grabbed
that.
one of the little kids and had his picture made with him.
Yeah.
There he is right there. Where's he from?
Birmingham,
Birmingham,
Alabama.
Alabama is the correct answer.
I saw
Well,
that.
okay.
I saw that.
Zach, hit me up.
All right. This comes from Proverbs 19, 20, and 21. Listen to advice and accept instruction that you may gain wisdom in the future. Many are the plans in the mind of a man, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will stand.
All right.
Very good.
ESPN is laying off people. They're decreasing revenue of about several $billion a year.
Hope none of my favorites get.
How much does it cost the average cable subscriber and DirecTV and Dish a month just for ESPN?
60 bucks.
How much?
$60.
No.
$7.
Just for ESPN.
$6.75.
$8 is the
$8.
average.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Who is the highest paid person on ESPN?
Scott Van Pelt.
That's who I would have said.
No.
That bald-headed dude.
Man, he's got his own
Got
sports
something
center.
against bald-headed
He's
dudes?
got, right?
Chris Berman? Was it Chris Berman?
John
No.
Gruden at $6.5
Oh, for
million
Monday Night Football.
He's overpaid.
No wonder he wants to go back.
Yeah, he won't go coaching, that's
Never
right.
coach.
They've gone from 100 million households to 88 million households.
Wow.
All right, last
this.
question here. Yesterday, the last question, Sheriff, you don't own one. You should have, but well, they got a camel beauty contest going on over in Saudi Arabia. They have 300,000 camels. What are the top 5 things they look for in the camel? What's the number one thing they look for on a camel?
Lips.
The hump.
Which was one of the hump. The hump has to be positioned correctly.
Of course, you can't have a bad hump.
Yes.
I can't say I've ever had one.
The perfect time, today's hump day.
That's right.
Just
Happy
one
hump
question.
day.
Oh, wait a minute, one question from Sheriff.
What's the difference between a woman sitting on the front porch bitching and a dog at the back door howling?
Wait a minute, ask that one more time.
The difference between a woman sitting on the front porch bitching and a dog at the back door howling.
Before we answer this,
Only
the
mine.
comments made on this program are those of the sheriffs alone. Nothing to do with management of this or ownership of this program.
You let the dog in, he'll shut up. I told that to a group in Decatur I was speaking to, and it's most half of it was women. I said, y'all know this is not politically correct, but you know I'm telling the dang truth.
What's the truth?
Today is National Women's Day.
And that's
Welcome to
it.
CTV.
But you also know why they will not let people living in Athens be buried at that cemetery in Elkmont, don't you?
Wow.
They're still living.
Only our great sheriff.
Last question. What is a ruffit? R-U-F-F-I-T.
A rough it.
Show is roughing it right now.
A sleeping bag.
$99.
A sleeping bag.
Not quite. It's plausible.
It's possible.
Possible. Not the doghouse sheriff's going to be in.
Plausible.
A miniature, pup tent.
Oh, the show just gets
Oh, I've been
better.
in a pup tent one too many times.
That's what we call staying at the creek over
Like
there.
right every morning. I didn't mean to say that. A Ruffit is a dog
goodness.
carrier for a miniature dog like our Zorro now. You can take your small dog on a trip with you where he can face forward. We have some photos of that,
Really?
don't we?
Come on.
There we go. There you go right there. That's a Ruffit now. You can carry your little whatever you got and rough it just like that.
A rough it for the muffet.
Yeah, rough it for the muffin. This show has been brought to you by
Ah.
Limestone County's one and only greatest sheriff in the history of sheriffing.
That would be Mike Blakely.
We got to take a break. We'll come back here for the good sheriff in just a minute. Y'all hang on.
Oh.
are back with the talking sheriff right next to me. All right, let's quickly go over that forecast. 36 degrees out there. Warm up, bundle up. It's going to be cool out there this morning, but you know what? Things are going to warm up. Talk about some 2 beautiful days. High temperatures today of, can you believe it, 63. Tomorrow, 72 for that high. Full sunshine, absolutely gorgeous, but take a look at these lows. It's going to get cold, folks. We told you one more time, and Roy just told me it's going to happen yet another time, too, so don't get too used to the springtime weather. There's still a few freezes in the forecast, I guess you can say. And also want to remind you, go out and say hi to Dr. Alan Coleman today, Valley Smiles. He'll be bringing you the weather here lately. There's
Lately,
the
you
outdoor.
mean coming in the
Coming
future?
up here starting tomorrow. So there he is, right outside Cam.
Sheriff Mike
Looking
Blakely
good.
joins us, kind of just stopping by this morning on the way into work. About how many hours a week you work?
A few. Not near as
I'm
many as I
only
did the
very-
first 17 years I was in office.
Yeah.
Well, the first 27 years.
Rightfully.
But I mean,
Rightfully so.
I don't get in a hurry going home. I like what I do.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to.
You got to.
Yeah, he'd
I
have to.
thoroughly enjoy it.
You've been doing that sheriffing about as long as I've been doing this television. So you're kind of disappointed in our state legislators down in Montgomery.
Let's talk about that.
Well, you
Tell
know,
me, big dog.
Now, you are on TV.
and of course, I tell them just the same as I tell anybody else, but I think they've got things kind of all screwed up on this gun bill. I mean, a lot of our local legislators are in favor of totally doing away with anyone having to have a pistol permit to carry a weapon concealed or any car, anything like that. And they saying this under the pretense of the Second Amendment, where no one's rights supposed to be infringed upon to keep and bear arms. But now, at the State House, if you go in there, they're not going to let you walk in there with a gun. They're going to take it. So there is way, you know, when they try to tell you you can't do anything to infringe on anybody's rights, they're doing it themselves. So it's bullcrap when they say it's about the Second Amendment. I mean, you know, but I realize why they do that at the State House, because it's good for public safety. You get a bunch of people in there with guns on, and as crazy as some of the people we got down there are with some of that stupid legislation they try to generate, then there'd be somebody shooting somebody. But I firmly believe that people ought to be vetted, you know, and I've been labeled last election, you know, anti-Second Amendment, which that's
You're
the furthest
not.
thing from the truth. I'm the only sheriff's office in the state that you can come get a permit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't have to
Well,
be
you
doing
go to
office hours?
dispatch if the front
believes
office
in
closed,
that.
and unless you've got something on your record that I've got to look at, then you're going to get it within less than 5 minutes. So we're very pro-Second Amendment, but good common sense. And I urge people in Limestone County and surrounding counties to please talk to your legislators. This is bad legislation. It takes a very important tool away from law enforcement, because all those drug dealers and gangbangers that we might stop
They have guns.
that probably wouldn't be able to get a pistol permit, and we could be able to arrest them, possibly solving other crimes, possibly even preventing crimes from happening. But we ain't gonna be able to do that anymore if they pass this bill.
Ooh.
So you really need to talk
What's
to
the
them.
majority of people in Limestone County that have a pistol permit?
Oh, I would say, you know a large number,
High.
probably well over 10,000 people have permits. And I'm very, you know, I believe in people having the right, and 99% of the people are going to be able to have that right. But there is a certain segment of people that should not, and I don't think that most of the public wants to see those type of people be out there to be able to carry a gun concealed or otherwise in their vehicle, on their person. And I think it's just a bad thing for public safety. And I urge people to please call you legislators. Call Danny Crawford, call Holesclaw, you know, call Mickey Hammonds, call Mac McCutcheon, Senator Melton, call all of them.
Some of them you haven't
And
seen
tell
in
them that
months
that's
or
bad
years.
legislation. I mean, we're not restricting anybody's rights to have guns, and I don't believe in it, but I do believe in some common sense in dealing with public safety, and it's a very big, not only from the standpoint of public safety, but also a tool for law enforcement.
Do
You've
you
been
think the
sheriff
governor of
long
Alabama
enough.
should be impeached?
For what?
Fondling his girlfriend.
Well, I never saw him fondling. So I don't know.
Allegedly.
You know, if I was impeached for everything I was accused of, some of the things I was guilty, but a lot of them I wasn't. So I don't know. I mean,
Well, I just want to throw that in. What else is new in the Limestone County we need to know about, Great Sheriff?
we got new bleachers on the west side at the rodeo arena, and they didn't.
That thing still on again this year?
May
course.
the 19th and
Third
20th.
week.
Hey, so we've got something that's going to be real exciting this year. We're going to have the miniature bronc riders. That'd be kids from
right.
but kids from 5 to 12 years old. They'll be riding bucking Shetland ponies, bareback and saddle bronc, and they're coming from Texas and everywhere to do that. Hopefully, generate a lot of kids around here be wanting to do it next year, and local kids next year should be able to enter into it. But we're looking for a way to pay for our bleachers, so we need people. We're selling advertising for the rodeo. If you want any, if someone hadn't contacted you, you contact us. And also, we're going to be doing something different this year. We're going to be selling our tickets online. You can still buy them at Preston's or at the sheriff's office or at the gate, but you can go online and purchase your tickets.
Golly, we ain't even renewed our booth this year.
Get them, Sheriff.
Well, you got a bill on the way.
Okay.
Hey, if you don't want it, somebody else will.
I don't have
All
one.
right, Sheriff, good to see you, man. Look like you're in good health. Thanks for asking about my knee. Made me look like a horse in front of everybody, but that's all right. All I know is I'm a walking.
Hey,
I'm walking.
And with it gets better with time, just like wine.
happy
With
man.
age, it gets a little better.
Don't mention wine to me.
You'll be able to get on that. You'll be able to get on that floor and crawl on your knee here in a couple more months.
I can basically crawl
he's
anywhere
pretty
I
good.
want to go now. But anyway, good to see you, Sheriff. The best sheriff in the nation
No
right
doubt.
here.
In Limestone County,
Sheriff
anyway.
Mike
That's right.
Blakely. All right, we'll take a break. Rev Roy's next. Y'all hang on. The Reverend Roy Williams in here this morning.
Like I said, it's not what I was going for.
Well, that's a good look for you.
Well, thank you. Cholesterol. Let's talk about more truth about the cholesterol industry. Nothing frustrates me more than a pharmaceutical company that can literally make billions and billions and billions of dollars, which they do, off of a drug that absolutely may not work at all. And as far as extending people's lives. Now, they'll argue with you about it, and they've got this one study that says it's amazing how many lives that cholesterol drug saves. I want to beg to differ with them because I've got some statistics here. First of all, cholesterol drugs are among the most prescribed drugs that have ever been created in the world. Every year, the medical profession seems to change the level of cholesterol in your blood to determine who should be on it. For instance, when they first started putting people on cholesterol drugs, your cholesterol had to be over 280. And what happened after that? Well, they wasn't putting enough people on cholesterol drugs, so they lowered it to 240 and then 200, and then it just kept going down. Now it's 130, and if you've had anybody in your whole family from your generation all the way back to Adam and Eve that have ever had a heart attack, then you've got to get yours down to 100, which may be one of the biggest mistakes you could possibly ever make. But I want to give you some examples here, what I'm talking about. What are the results of all these years? By the way, the first cholesterol drug hit the market what year?
I don't know.
1988. That's how long
been
they've
out
been
that
on the
long.
market now. Yeah. So I want to explain something to you. It says here from 1988 through 2008, okay, the use of statin drugs by adults 45 years of age and over increased from 2% to 25%. Now that's a huge increase. It says according to the Centers for Disease Control in 2011-2012, more than one quarter, that's 27.9% of the adult population is now using cholesterol-lowering drugs.
Get
Almost 30%. That's an insanity.
That is insane.
Now, you'd think that with almost 30% of the American population using a cholesterol-lowering drug, which reduces your risk of heart disease, right?
There'd be less heart disease.
There'd be less heart disease.
Only makes
There's my
sense.
point. Now,
Not.
listen to this. According to the Centers for Disease Control, a total of 481,458 Americans died of heart disease in 1994.
Wow.
Now, 14 years later, in 2008, surely to goodness, with all these people taking cholesterol-lowering drugs,
Nobody died.
Well, at least the
Yeah.
percentage would have gone down. It went from 481,000 to 616,000 people died from heart disease.
That's good numbers.
Now, tell me you're saving lives with cholesterol-lowering drugs. That's nothing. Then, according to the American Heart Association, just 3 years later in 2011, it went to 778,000 people died of heart disease. Now, what they don't ever tell you, and I looked all over the internet, I did my research, I was looking for number of people, percentage-wise, that had fewer heart attacks from using cholesterol drugs. There's no statistics. You know why they don't give you those statistics? Because it don't happen. And I can give you the reason why of that. One study found that patients with LDL cholesterol levels less than 110 milligrams per whatever it's called, and triglycerides less than 62.5 were most at risk of dying. You know what they're doing with cholesterol-lowering drugs? They're lowering your LDL cholesterol. Listen to this. It is a fact. They're proving it here. It says lower LDL levels were linked to a 65% increase in mortality, and lower triglycerides, listen to this, were associated with 405% increase of dying.
Wow.
Last one, and the one that just blew my mind was
There's
this one
more?
right here. There's one more. There's one more. It says, what they don't tell you is this last one. It says that those whose LDL and triglyceride levels were both lower than the threshold levels, the risk rose to an astronomical 990% increased risk of dying. Did you know that if you're on a cholesterol
just kill
drug
ourselves
and you
slowly.
have a heart attack, you are 87% more likely to die from the heart attack?
Yep.
It's just insanity. Yet they're selling this drug to you and telling you that you're going to die if you aren't on it. And if you're on it, whatever you do, don't ever stop taking it without asking the doctor's permission. This is
Red
crazy.
flag.
What should you do?
What should you do?
Heart. I'm telling you, Dr. Matthias Rath himself wrote the book, Why Animals Don't Get Heart Attacks But People Do It. He explains it. Cholesterol's not the issue. The issue is lack of proper nutrition. The reason you're having heart attacks and strokes is your cardiovascular system is deteriorating from lack of what? Proper nutrition. What does nutritional health care sell? Proper nutrition. God bless all of you. Come see us at Irving.
You've been doing
The
it forever.
truth shall set you free.
Thank you, Jamie. That's the truth.
That's right. Roy Williams, y'all go by and visit with him at Herbs and More. See Abby, Molly, and a whole bunch. We're
Don't
coming
forget
back.
B12 shots
That's
today
right.
and tomorrow.
Wednesday and Thursday.
We're going to sell. You got a house for sale, wanting to buy? The number
11
one
to
man
5.
who can lead you to the promised land is coming up next. We'll talk to Beau Goss coming up now with Marmac. Y'all hang on.
What it look like?
Not me, buddy.
And there he is up here, Beau Goss this morning, making his second appearance on the program. He is with the #1 real estate agent in North Alabama, our good buddy Mark Moody with Marmac Real Estate.
That's
Another
right.
person who's been doing it forever.
Offices everywhere.
Mark.
That's correct, man. Agents everywhere, personalities everywhere. We
You've been on
ready.
fire, ain't you, Beau?
Man, we having a good time.
Selling houses everywhere.
That's right.
So, Beau, tell us about who is Beau Goss.
I am born and raised here in the Tennessee Valley. Love it. Love real estate. Love what I do. Love people. And I work hard. And here I am.
And I think we got a new way to get in touch with you, too, with a new logo coming up here in a minute.
Oh,
Brad will share
yeah.
with everybody as soon as there it is right there. There he is.
That's a great day to call Beau.
3461. Get with Beau right now.
That's right.
There it is. There's the new logo. I guess we're the
good.
first ones too. They might have
That's
been in
right.
paper,
We
but
just
we are.
unveiled it yesterday, so you're the very first one to put it out in the public.
Marmac.
pretty
And they have our house listed too. If you've got about 10 kids and you're looking for plenty of room, we got it with an Olympic-sized pool. Hey, I did a red thing the other day, and Gloria reminded me of this, Beau, as we talked to you. If you'd like to list your home, right there, there's the man to call.
That's right.
When you go in a house, this is some of the top 5 things not to do. Stinky animals or animals home while the people are looking at the house.
Cheers to that.
A ferret may not smell good to others. Or
That's right.
Ferrets stink. Now,
Yes,
have you
they
ever
do.
experienced something like this?
Several times. You take a buyer into your house and there's an animal running around. Worst case scenario is one that gets all riled up and uncontrollable.
What if
Or let's
they're
say
allergic to it?
Or has an accident. You know, it kind of takes away what they're there for. They're looking at the house, or
Sports
surely-
memorabilia. So when
Big.
somebody come in my house, I'm a big Bama fan. So if they're an Auburn fan with plenty of money,
That's right.
but I
Right.
can't take all my Bama stuff down. It's pride. This is big stuff.
Well, then you might be keeping the house.
I might
Big
be,
stuff.
but it's a good place to store it.
Whether, you
It's
hate
classy stuff.
That's right. But
It doesn't
whether
matter.
some people just take things to the next level, instead of them looking at it as a business transaction, they do take that in consideration.
Something to think about.
That's right, especially where we live. College
rid of what
football's
you can.
huge and the rivalry's big.
Personal photographs.
Take them down.
Take them
But
down.
everybody knows me.
We ain't selling you.
Somehow people don't want to do a selfie in front of a picture of me.
They're not there for
Okay,
you.
what about that picture that covered this whole wall of you in a bikini up on the wall we got?
Take it down. I didn't buy it to begin with. That was his midlife crisis.
But it's still
himself.
there. I've had thousands of people want to share that picture.
Yeah,
But
boy.
on a normal basis, a buyer's walking through your house, they're looking at all your personal
We ain't
pictures,
normal.
heirlooms. They start thinking about what kind of people
You're not
you guys
moving.
are versus what they're there for.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a
See?
good point.
They're there looking at the house. They're not there to figure out what kind of people lived here.
You want them to picture them in the house.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Too much clutter.
Too much
He
clutter.
woke up one morning, he's like, where's all my stuff?
Yeah, I went, well, I had my knee surgery. I can't do much. I'm limited to one room thanks to
He was
ortho. Got me going.
isolated.
And I get up when I walk around, look around, I say, where's all my stuff?
Hey,
Wait a minute, where's all my stuff?
good rule to go by. If you hadn't used it in a year, put it in storage.
Kind of like Sweet Home Alabama. When he comes, he says, where's all my stuff?
Yeah,
That's exactly the way I felt. Dirty house,
gotta do it
smelly
again.
candles, locked door, no access to a room.
Don't do
No
that.
bueno. Not good.
And the number one thing, do not smoke a joint and leave your house for somebody to come tour it.
Do not leave the aroma of drugs in the house.
Right. You want good aromas.
That's
You
the
want
last one in there. And what might smell good to you as far as those smelly candles may irritate and aggravate someone else. Bake cookies instead.
I have a personal friend of mine who cannot smell, like Christmas time, the cinnamon brooms everywhere. He cannot stand the smell of cinnamon. Most people do, I understand that, but if he walked into a house and it smelled like cinnamon,
He'd leave.
he would be gone.
He'd be like, that stink ain't gonna get out of this house.
That's
I'm
right.
not buying
All right,
it.
if somebody's got some questions about a house, where all do you service? What area do you service?
We serve everybody from Coleman North. I mean Huntsville, Madison, Athens, Scottsboro, Moulton.
You just listed a commercial
Everywhere.
business indicator.
I did. Got a commercial property on Beltline Road. It's 18 acres. It's
Cafe
a
113.
prime time. I got Cafe 113 downtown Mobile. Downtown Decatur. Awesome building, awesome history. It's available. It's available for
So
any.
you just got it going on.
I'm having a good time. I'm having a good
We're
time.
about to feed-
I'm trying to be
Enjoy
like
what
you,
he's
buddy.
doing.
We're about to feed you, Beau.
Hey, I'm excited about that.
Lori's
too.
going to make
I'm
her
fat
way
and
over
happy.
to the kitchen as me and Beau talk about how to get theirs cooking Carlos right now, newest member of the Lindsay Lane Choir, Lindsay Lane Baptist Church, which we'll have a bunch of those people up here tomorrow. Gloria's making her way over there right now. So, Beau, people just give you a call and you'll go and just set them right up. Man, thanks for coming up. You tell Mark Moody we said hello, and we got a big house for sale. I know
We'll
he's
do
got
it.
a couple $1 million houses for sale.
That's right. And you guys need anything, it's a great day to call Beau, and we'll take care
Great
of
day
it.
to call Beau. Beau Goss, thanks for coming up, Beau. You're always fit in.
Thank you
All right,
so much.
Let's get over to Cooking Carlos and find out what they got going on in the kitchen. What is it?
All right. Well, first of all, it has smelled absolutely wonderful in this kitchen all morning, Carlos. Thank you very much. I'm glad I didn't eat much breakfast because I will be eating this. What do you have?
Today we're doing a Philly steak. By the way, hello to all my friends over there in where I work at. Giving a shout out to all them SSAI people. We're looking at a quesadilla, okay? Not a quesadilla. Okay, let's get that straight. It's a quesadilla. And inside of it, we're looking at Philly steak.
You can actually find the meat in the frozen section at some stores,
It's
too.
already flattened, and all you got to do is do your thing.
Just cook it.
That's all, and that's it. Real simple. And you can do it with chicken. You can do it whatever you want. But today we went the Philly route. All you do is just put your, and if you're seeing this and it's looking like, oh my gosh, it's all black, don't worry about it. You'll be okay.
You like cooking with butter?
Yes.
Real butter?
But, absolutely.
No margarine, bad stuff. Bad for you.
Stuff where the people have gotten their hands into that.
None of that fake stuff.
No. Mm-mm. And once again, all you have to do is basically take it out. I got another one over here ready. Okay. Just to give you an idea, that's all you do. And once again, you can put anything you want in these, okay? Everybody does their own quesadillas a different way.
I'm going to share a secret. All right. Since I have Jamie on this health kick thing that I'm doing, I'm trying to cook a lot better too when I cook. But if you are a sour cream lover, which I love sour cream, sour cream is very fattening. Let me give you a tip. I never knew this was so good. Take cottage cheese, put it in a blender, and I don't like cottage cheese. Put it in a blender, cut a lemon in half, and squeeze lemon into it, mix it, taste it to choice. It tastes just like sour cream.
Both of that is excellent.
You can use it to dip your vegetables in. I mean, I love sour cream, and that's so much better for you.
Wow, that's awesome.
Less calories.
I'm going to do it when I go home.
It's good.
Yeah.
I do it all the time now.
Yeah. I like the lemon. I like cottage cheese because it's just going to put fruit on it.
But when you mix it, it tastes just like, sour cream. Who knew?
When you blend it, yes. Mm-hmm. All you do, real quick, see here, and actually the pan is already still hot from the previous, so just let it do its thing. Yeah.
Tell me about your mother's salsa.
Okay. Like I told her earlier, she's passed on, but she just might come up out of the grave.
Don't tell all the secrets.
No, see. Pardon me. Look, there is, and you've heard this before, there's salsas, and then there's salsas. Okay? And you'll know in a minute, my brother, when you taste this. This goes back when I was 10. I learned how to do this.
Way back.
So, yeah.
Couldn't resist.
Almost 50 late.
Couldn't resist.
It's okay. But it's, it has all the stuff that a normal salsa does not have. Your cilantro, oops, a little bit of cumin, oops, and a bunch of other stuff. But I won't get into it. You're really going to love it. The key thing is right here, it's hot. Okay, it's a little on the
very spicy. Jamie, don't touch it. I do want to let you know, too, Carlos is available for catering. He comes out to your home. He can cook it at his. He can bring it to you. What size catering can you do?
I give 3 different, actually, I sit the people down, ask them, of course, what would they like to, and we talk money and this and that. But I've done from 10 to 100 people. Okay. It all depends what they want. I can go from appetizers. I can go from A to Z, from guacamole all the way to fried ice cream. Okay, nice. You name it, I can do it.
Great. All you have to do is give him a call, and that number is?
931, I know it's Tennessee, 931-347-7175. And I'll clean your kitchen for you.
Hey, that's worth it, just that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. Okay, well, guys, come on in here and eat. Everybody get you a plate. We are getting ready to get out of here. Oh, put him on the spot.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like Jamie.
Amen on that. We got to get out of here. Have an awesome day today. Bye.